Thank you, Jordan. And we're going to continue the conversation with kids and sports. Joining us is Roger Tillis from View My Sport to tell us the importance of finding the right direction when it comes to your child and their sports career. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today, man.
Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Okay, so tell us all about View My Sport.
ViewMySport.com. So this is a management system that student athletes can use for their recruiting. So it's a matter of going in, following our template. You know, you hear about highlights and things like that the kids want the college coaches to see. Well, we give them that environment where they can go in and place that with their transcripts and all the other information that the college coaches are interested in.
Wow.
Very, very organized, and they can keep it up to date real time.
Yeah.
So it goes into a basic search engine, if you will, and these coaches can then go in and find the talent that they're looking for, and that's kind of our general concept. We push proactivity though, and this is about, you know, having your student athletes get out there and connect with those coaches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, what a cool resource for coaches. That's also really good for athletes too. You get everything right there. So for a student athlete wanting to gain exposure with colleges, this, like I was saying, it sounds like it's kind of the jam. So is it an easy process to use your website, and like which sports do you cater to?
Sure. Yeah, actually it is smooth as silk. I can tell you the process. Again, if you follow the template, it's just a matter of going in and creating this recruiting resume.
Right.
Once you have that resume, let's say you're a lacrosse player. You can simply go in and say, okay, I want to see all of the schools in North Carolina that have lacrosse collegiate programs offering scholarships.
Right.
The list pops up. You can select one or all, whichever one, and you can kind of, you know, pick and choose and do your research right from the website. When you do that, your resume immediately goes out to those coaches and college recruiters for those schools. So it's all instantaneous, and then it logs in their dashboard so they can keep track of it. It is very, very
That's
snappy.
very cool. All right, so what was the aha moment? Like, how did this come about? Like, what was the catalyst?
Ah, boy, I tell you, sitting up in the stands, this is way back when my son was in high school playing ball. And I would go to practices and I'd hear the parents, you know, lament over the fact that, you know, they don't know how their kids getting the proper attention,
Absolutely.
you know, all of the promotional aspects of recruiting. And the coaches are really handcuffed. I mean, you can only do so much for so many. And, you know, I just started thinking that common sense path to see what would work good. And as we went through it, you know, we came up with View My Sport.
Yeah.
And it's been going, you know, strong for the last 15 years. It's been going very well.
That's wild. So that kind of like leads in. So you've been around for a hot minute, right? 15 years, you just said.
Sure.
And you got a pretty successful reputation. Have you been connected to Jacksonville for a while? Like, since the very beginning? What's the deal?
Yeah. Actually, I'm a native of Jacksonville, born and raised.
Cool, man.
Go Bishop Kenny Crusaders, you know, class 79. But I've been involved with different sports, you know, venues and different things that we've been doing, coaching and whatnot. But when it really took off, I'd say about 2017, we had a local connection through a guy named Marco Capozzoli, which if you were ever a big fan of the Jacksonville Sharks back when they won their first championship, well, we became friends. Fast forward, he ended up becoming a partner with the company in 2017. And so it's really cool to be able to have that connection, you know, with somebody who's been locally influenced, if you will. And then we also, several of our advisors are all from Jackson. We have Steffi Sorensen, who, if anybody is into basketball, remembers her days at Bartram Trail, and then she went on to record-setting, you know, career with the Florida Gators. She's our girls' basketball advisor.
That's
cool.
cool.
So it is really cool to have some involvement from you know, people that are local, especially, I mean, we have our members from all over the world. So it's really neat to still have that tight, you know, local Jacksonville flavor to it.
That's amazing. One more time, the website for everybody so they can go check it out.
Yep, it's www.viewmysport.com.
Excellent. Thank you so very much, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
What
pleasure.
That's very cool. I love that.